If you're new here, we're Dayne Jo, and we are currently on a 4-month backpacking trip around South America. Anywhere from spending multiple days in the Colombian jungle to hanging out with penguins in Argentina, we have been absolutely loving this part of the world. This week we cross into Chile and spend 4 days off-grid doing a modified version of the W Trek. So, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and join the adventure.
Good morning. We were feeling a little bit spontaneous this week and decided to hop on a bus and pop over to Chile for a few days. So we are currently in Torres del Paine National Park, and in true Dayne Jo fashion, we're doing a multi-day hike. Today's hike-in is to the Torres Tower Lookout, which is supposed to be absolutely beautiful, and roughly a 20-kilometer round-trip hike, so big day, but good day.
So in Torres del Paine, there are two very famous treks, the O and the W, both of which are notoriously hard to book. They book out like 6 months in advance, and you know, me and Joe we don't plan that far in advance. So we had written it off completely, and then along our travels met some friends, and there is a modified version of the W Trek you can do, and that's the one we're on right now. I didn't know any better. I just feel like I'm in BC. So this is one of the campgrounds that you can stay at. We're not staying here. And you can rent pre-set up tents and everything, and those would cost $280 a US. It's crazy.
We packed in our own tent.
Yeah. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Quick-ish the lunch there, and we're back on the trail, and the up has started. I think from now on it is fairly steep, but that's all right. Need to warm up the legs again.
Getting there.
Getting there. So this isn't just part of the W hike, it is also probably one of the most popular day hikes in the park, and we're doing it on a Saturday. So there has just been a stream of people going up and down the whole way. Very busy, and a little scared to see the viewpoint at the top because I think it will be crammed, but still beautiful.
It's wild. I see the lake, Dayne.
Yeah. I can see why this is so popular. That is gorgeous.
Wow. You guys, how insane is this? Wow.
That was wicked. Such a beautiful spot, and I honestly think we timed it near perfect because the lines of people going down, it would have been so busy up here.
We lucked out for sure.
Yeah, got some good pictures and got to enjoy it a bit.
Yeah.
Now we gotta head
So
down
nice.
though. The rangers are very strict, gotta leave at 4.
Yeah.
So, guess see you towards the bottom. I think that is officially all the up done for day 1.
Yahoo! That's nice.
That's a little stretch, Joe.
So close.
And day 1 is done. And 3 more to go. There's a puma just across the road. Oh, I don't think I really got it. Maybe just the tail end. There's a puma over there. So just checked in, grabbed our gear that we left at the campsite to make our bags lighter for this hike.
I'm so happy to be here.
And we're just walking around trying to find a campsite.
I think we just found the perfect spot. Tucked away in the trees.
Private.
Yes.
That's great.
I love it.
Alright, let's set up. I'm hungry. Yay. All set up.
Okay, the inside of the tent all set up. We obviously didn't bring all of our backcountry gear to South America, so we had to rent everything, which worked out really nice. And yeah, now it's time to go cook dinner.
I miss our cooking set from back home. Alright guys, did 22 Ks today. It's getting dark. I think we're just probably gonna smash this dinner and go to sleep. Catch you in the morning.
Bye!
Coffee tea bags. Pretty good for camping. Lovely porridge for camping breakfast.
Fancy campsite with hot water sinks.
Ooh, gee.
Not what we're used to.
Yeah.
We are all packed up. The sun is out, and the thing with the modified W is that we have to take a bus to get to the next trailhead, so that is what we're doing now.
We've just arrived to the port where we're catching our ferry. I think it's that ferry back there. Joe met some Polish friends in the hostel the other day, and they just so happened to be on our bus this morning, which is crazy. So he's just having a good old time chatting in Polish with them.
Okay, so the final part of our travel morning is catching the ferry, and yeah, to be honest, there was a handful of times where we almost bailed while planning this trip just because it was so last minute, but I'm so glad that we didn't because this is incredible.
Just got off the ferry and drops us off pretty much right at the campsite, so we're gonna go check in, hopefully set up our tent, and then get to hiking.
We are all checked in, and now we need to find a spot to set up camp. Now the decision is, do we do a tent pad with a windbreak kind of wall setup?
There's a tent pad there.
Or do we find a patch of grass somewhere? Option number 2, in the trees. Kind of like this one better. Also, it is Mowgli's 3rd birthday today, which for one, cannot believe our little guy is already 3, and definitely feeling a little bit of dog mom guilt for not being there with him, but I know that my parents are absolutely spoiling him, and yeah, happy birthday, Mowgman, we miss you. The really nice thing about today is that we get to set up our tent before going out and doing the hike, so we can ditch a lot of our weight in the tent, don't need you, and just hike up with lighter packs, which is always much appreciated.
Alright, tent's all set up. Just gotta throw some gear on, have a quick lunch, and then get on the road.
So lunch has very quickly turned into granola bars on the go because we just learned that there is a 2 p.m. cutoff at a certain point on this trail, so we need to cover 8 kilometers in an hour and a half, and cutting it pretty close, so wish us luck.
Definitely one of my gripes with this park is that there's time cutoffs, which is okay, I get that, but it is not displayed anywhere. I've run research on blogs, on their website, the national park ones. They don't tell you when you check into campsites. Nobody tells you that if you don't make it past a certain point by a certain time, you won't be allowed to keep going. That's why we are now in a mad rush to try to cover a lot of distance in a short amount of time on not so fresh legs. We had a big day yesterday, so we're running up a mountain. It's not my idea of fun, but down the hill. Literally jogging on the flats and the downs, because otherwise we might not make it. Quick little outfit change because it's hot and we gotta go. It's funny because neither me nor Joe can tell you when the last time either of us went for a jog, let alone with like a 20-30 liter pack on your back on a trail uphill. Good times. Surprises me sometimes, the adventures I put Joe through.
Okay, we have less than half an hour to the cutoff time. This is not exactly what I signed up for, but I guess that's what happens when you join in on adventures with Dayne. I think we're gonna make it.
It's gonna be close. Time to go. Ranger station cutoff points in view. Entrance to the lookout closes at 2. It's 1:52. I think we made it.
We made it. Found the cutoff line. Whew.
Woo! We officially made the first cutoff. I don't know if there's any more, but don't really want to find out. Boy, legs are slowing down now. Time to eat lunch?
Lunch with a glacier view.
It's nice.
Holy.
Okay.
Wow.
Time for some much deserved lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe a nap.
I'm a little scared what my legs are going to feel like when we get moving again.
Thanks for running with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the choice.
Good little lunch break with a view. And now we have about another 3 kilometers. Ooh, now we have another 3 kilometers to go to the next viewpoint.
Look at that.
It's insane.
It's just stunning.
Huge,
It's crazy.
beautiful, stunning, enchanting, magical.
Worth every moment of running. So close, Joe.
Getting there. Ooh. Can't really feel my legs anymore.
We made it to the viewpoint we're making it to.
Just in time for the rain.
Yeah, we've lucked out pretty hard so far. So we have
It's gorgeous.
the glaciers behind me here we were looking at earlier. A whole whack of other mountains over this way. It's super pretty. And then those are actually the Torres towers that we went to see yesterday. So we were just kind of on the other side of that mountain.
I need my rain jacket. The weather has definitely taken a turn. Temperature has dropped. We've done a full gear change. And the hike out begins. Gotta say though, there's something about moody nature that I just love so much. It's like a whole other kind of beautiful. Thank you, Mama Earth, for letting us run around and play. The best adult playground.
not upwards. All right, vámonos, muchachos. We are struggling our way home at this point. It is, whew, not close enough, and it's getting dark, but still got a Joe.
Yeah.
Barely.
I'm ready to be at camp.
I'm ready for dinner.
Okay, we just got back to camp, quick change of clothes, going to cook dinner, and then it will most likely be bedtime.
Cheers. Cheers with teeth. Good night.
Good night.
Last night was a crazy windy night.
That was insane. The whole tent was like
Getting
bending.
slapped in the face.
Dirt flying in through, I don't even know where, how, but my face is covered. Don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
Our sleeping bags covered.
There's dirt. It's like dusty dirt
It was crazy.
everywhere. Can't say it was the recovery sleep we needed.
No, definitely not. Socks and sandals. Braving the wild. And somehow it's pouring rain now. So, good start.
Earlier, I hung my socks in the top of the tent. And if you look at Joe, oh, it doesn't even show it. She's just got a sock sitting on the top of her head.
How did that happen?
Because it was hanging on there and you must have rubbed your head against it.
Oh my god. Ew.
What a day to go hiking, eh, Joe? He's going full ninja.
Today we are hiking up to Glacier Gray, which is kind of the third main viewpoint of the W. And yeah, as you can see, the conditions are very different from the last couple of days. But it's an adventure.
When I went in this morning to the little market, they had a weather forecast put out, and it said sustained winds of up to 50 kilometers an hour and gusts up to 108. So this should be fun. We just walked into
What?
a valley, and it's a bit of a wind funnel. Woo, it's crazy out. I think yesterday's catching up with us.
Yeah, I'm slow moving today.
And it doesn't help when you're walking into a headwind.
No. Just stopping for a quick snack. Haha.
This wind is nuts. Oh, hello.
So windy, the microphone's falling off.
Just insane.
Kind of reminds me of the day in Waterton, but it was snowing.
Mmm. Berg. Oh my god, what is that? It's hard. Just wild. Is it less windy that way?
Oh no.
Perfect.
You'll have a little calm spot, but it's horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Love to hear it.
Love to hear it. Getting ready for it, eh? Hey, look at of sun. Jo just said she preferred having to run yesterday over the wind. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I disagree. You didn't know any better. It looks like a nice sunny day. So much fun. First view of the glaciers. Just started pouring down.
It's literally hailing. It's a hailstorm out here.
Oh yeah.
Here yet?
So I don't think we're making the second lookout today. Ready to do 30K?
No, we're not doing 30K.
Sure about that?
Yep.
We'll see. See how the day goes. See how we're feeling, right? But at least get to the first. We're almost there, so might as well see the glacier because we're gonna get soaked either way. I think we're gonna have to call this one. Still at least an hour of hiking into this storm. It's gross. We're getting soaked. We'll have to come back. So Joe's back off the camp. It's kind of clearing, and I just have it's kind of like summit fever. You see it, you're so close, you just gotta do it. So I'm gonna try to go see this glacier. So this episode of Adventures with Dayne, let's run downhill in a rainstorm just so you can see a glacier. Don't always make the brightest decisions, but should be good. So doing quite a bit of down here, some steep down. That's not going to be fun on the way back. So maybe Jo will get lucky and the whole way home it just doesn't rain for her. Then she gets home and it's not raining, has a cup of tea, warms up, doesn't have to be out in the rain with me. Hopefully for you, Jo. Thanks for letting me do this. The direction Jo's heading, nice, sunny, blue skies, even a rainbow. Keep going. And that's the direction I'm heading.
Oh my goodness. My feet are soaking wet.
Something does close at 3. That's good to know.
You guys, I am back in the tent. At some point within that storm, I decided to turn around. I was frozen, drenched. My feet had literal puddles in my boots. Those are disgusting. I think it's time for new hikers. So now I'm back in the tent and trying to warm up. I know Dayne was still going to try and tough it out, so I guess we'll see when he gets back, and hopefully we can all see the glacier through his footage when he gets back. But
see that sunshine on my face? I think I'm pretty much at the viewpoint. Under a kilometer. That's some blue sky, baby. I'm excited. And I'm happy, because it means it was worth it.
looking forward to hearing Dayne's stories when he gets back, but also just very happy to be warming in the tent now.
Okay, this is gorgeous. Oh my god. This is insane. Look at the sky. So sunny. Pretty freaking sweet, eh?
Just thought I'd turn on the camera to let you know that I am still comfy cozy in my sleeping bag. It is 5:43. I'm really hoping that Dayne is back by 9 and then we can cook dinner, but we'll see how it goes.
There's one thing about this national park. I would say hike later in the day. I have had probably 95% of this trail all to myself on the way home. It's crazy. it's still beautiful out. Still got plenty of time before the sun goes down. Question is, do you think Joe will be in the tent or the kitchen? What's in the kitchen? Feels like a warmer place than the tent right now. Then the tent has a sleeping bag, so that would be warmer. She's probably in her sleeping bag. Yeah. Change my boat. Joe?
I hear a Dane.
Is Joe in a sleeping bag in there?
Hello.
How'd I guess?
Of course I'm in my sleeping bag. Okay. Dane is back, which means dinner time. I've been waiting.
I've been waiting too.
Yeah? For
Yeah.
what?
For dinner, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You had all the snacks.
I know. You had the lip chap.
I did.
Okay, let's go cook some food. Gotta say, I really like this bowl feature.
It's nice.
Yeah,
4 for 4?
4 for 4.
Damn.
It's got a kick to it.
Yeah, pretty good. Very tasty. Well, we were gonna play some cards, but got an early morning, so
I think it's bedtime. We're gonna
good night.
cozy up in the tent one last time.
See you in the morning.
Good night.
Last day, and let me tell you, Joe is excited. So we got to do a quick pack because we got to be out of here in like 25 minutes, and we are currently still in our sleeping bags because it's cold. So we're gonna try to pack as much as we can from this position quickly.
Dreaming of a warm bed tonight. Been dreading this moment. Shoes are still absolutely soaked. Oh, sucks so bad. Okay, time to hike out of here. We are starting this morning with a beautiful coastal walk. And yeah, today is going to be an 18-kilometer day from camp to the bus station, and then we'll be taking the bus back to Puerto Natales.
Bye, mountains. Looks like we got plains ahead of us.
We've reached a very wide open and flat part of the trail, and I've got to say, my legs are very happy about it right about now. Some casual bushwhacking. Less than 10 kilometers to go. I'm feeling pretty good.
We are so close now. We're just walking beside the road to get to the bus pickup point, watching cars drive by. Real tempting to just stick out the thumb, you know? Save you the last couple kilometers.
Almost there. We did it, Dane.
We did, Joe.
Wha-bam.
Woo!
If you enjoyed this week's video, give it a like or leave us a comment, and make sure to tune in next week to see where we end up next. Thanks for being here. We love you guys.